Welcome back to Market Pros. All right. So here we have Bitcoin on the 8 hour on Bybit. We did make a higher high. Looks like we got that pump. Nice little pump. Remember how we were talking about this could be construed as a double bottom? It was a double bottom. We did get back above the 21 and the 50, and looks like we're coming back down. We also got above this purple zone right here that we drew, yesterday, I think, or a few days ago. So we are getting the back test of that right now. This did build up some nice momentum. As you can see, your RSI did get out of the bearish control zone above the signal line. We are in the neutral median zone above the neutral median line. On your MACD, it's seems like you got seems like you had some consistent growth on your momentum, and it looks like it's kind of flattening out, which you definitely want to pay attention to. Looks like you are coming up to the zero line. Now be aware, you did come all the way up to that zero line before, strong, right here. All right, and we cracked back down. So we need to make sure that we cross that zero line, get above this last level on the MACD with some strength. So steep upside curvature is what we're looking for. BBWP is expanding. You're still in the lower zone though. Uh, so you build up a little bit right here. We are on the 8 hour. You did make a higher high on the 8 hour. Did make a higher low. So, I mean, we could come all the way up here to 41, you know. Now, be aware, because here on the daily, we have not made a higher high just yet. Not just yet. I don't really count this as a high and low. Some people might, but this is just me. I think this is your low. This is your high. As long as we get back below this purple zone, it would be a confirmed high. And then we would have confirmed bearish divergence. Now, that's all on whether this ends up being a low or not. Okay, so on the daily, you did get a fresh cross to the upside on the MACD. Positive momentum is increasing a bit. Your BBWP is still low. Looks flatlined right now, and it's right above the moving average, but not really much. Let's okay, another thing. You did have a death cross with the 50 and the 100 on the daily. Your moving averages still have negative slopes, besides for the 100, takes a little longer to catch up. So we're not out of the woods yet. Let's zoom in to the 4 hour. Okay, so once again, all right, so your 21 looks like it's trying to cross the 50. Doesn't mean nothing yet. Until we get that 50 and that 21 up above this 100, it really doesn't mean much yet, okay? Now, watch, definitely pay attention if we start going sideways here. That's not what we want if you're bullish. Also, you don't want to get back below this purple region. If that happens, you're going to have confirmed bearish divergence on multiple time frames. You'll have a lower high on the daily. So yeah, pay attention to what happens next. If we go sideways, got to be aware of a BART down. And then also, if we get back below this purple region, that's going to be a confirmed high. Those are basically your two bearish cases. RSI on the 4 hour, getting rejected from the bullish control zone. We're still above the signal line though, so we have got rejected once, but get back above this last high, you would make a higher high on the daily. We're on the 4 hour right now, so you are making higher highs, higher lows on the 4 hour. But on the daily, I wouldn't count that just yet. Okay, so on the MACD, your positive momentum looks like it's starting to wane a bit. You did lose your upside curvature. You have one tick of a different curvature. You are above the zero line though. So yeah, if this 21 and this 50 cross that 100, I think we could get up here to this 200, and then it all depends on what we do next. we get back above 42, that's going to look good. I think we come all the way up to 44. I want to move this down because 44 is the level I'm looking at. I'm just going to delete it because I'm not going all the way to the end of that shit. All right, so let's see. I want to go from 44 to where am I at? Where am I at? Okay. 44.5. 44 to 44.5. This is what I'm looking at. We cross that, I think we make new all-time highs. But I'd like to see a daily closure on that, though, for sure. Daily closure above 44.5, new all-time highs, I think. Let's zoom in, down to the 1 hour. Talk about levels. Well, we kind of already did talk about levels. So yeah, make higher highs, higher lows. We did enter that bullish control zone for a while. We have exited it. If we cross this 21 on a 1 hour closure, it's not going to look too good. I think we would come back down to the bottom of the region. That's going to decide what we do next. Now, did have this moving average crossover, but I wouldn't trust it too much. I mean, it could be a nice swing trade, but we're not trending too much. We're kind of still in a range, a little bit down to the right. So I don't know if I would trust this signal just yet, but now if this 100 crosses this 200 and they start to fan out, I think we could make it up here. Maybe even to 41. I'm going to bring this down because I want to know when 41 gets hit. Okay, so MACD, fresh cross to the downside, negative momentum is increasing. BBWP looks like it was very low and now it's trying to expand. Let's see if we have any divergences. Okay, so if we do confirm this as a low, we will have bullish divergence on the 1 hour, which could lead us back up depending on where we end up. Here, let's take a fib. Let's figure out where we can pull back to. Take it from this last level. I need a drink. I didn't forget my coffee today. Yeah, I'm on top of things. All right, so so far we've pulled down to the 382, which also lines up with the 21, good level of support. The 618, let's put this down here now because 618 I would expect major level of support, which the 50 would kind of catch up to that by the time that happens. See, and that's what I'm saying. If this crosses this level, that's not going to look good. If that crosses that level, I think we come back down, basically give up most of this rally. Probably down even to, yeah, I would expect us to give up this whole rally. If this is the high and we crack back down past this 618 in this purple region, I think we give up this rally. And I think it was just a bull trap. But we're not there yet. We look good, but we're not out of the woods yet. All right. So those are my thoughts for Bitcoin. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. Show links in the description below. Check out our Discord, though. Definitely check out the Discord. Small community, but we're building it up with the channel. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you in the next one.